Parkrun is just the excuse, the catalyst if you like, for exploration and adventure. Sure, the car might be the easy option, but trains, bikes, buses all add to the adventure. This weekend I was child-free. Ewan and Iona had other plans, so I took the chance to begin the parkrun adventure on Friday night. Quiet miles pedalled through the dark, along hidden greenways and canal towpaths, threading through Birmingham's urban sprawl, carried me to Chasewater Country Park, where the lights danced on the dark water. A tucked away patch of woodland became my bed for the night, bivvied under the stars, ready for the morning's parkrun. Good morning, good night's sleep in my little bivvy bag, hidden away in a bit of woodland. Woke up a couple of times, hearing the bird song at the dawn chorus and the sun starting to filter its way through the leaves as it rose. And now, down by the lake at Chasewater, beautifully peaceful and quiet at the moment. The runners have yet to arrive for quite a while yet for parkrun, but I've got time for a little brew. I'm enjoying my cuppa with a view like this. Can't beat that way to start a Saturday morning. Seen herons flying over, there's divers out on the lake, and 1-2 runners already started to head past now, whether they're here for parkrun or just enjoying a run round the park. What a beautiful morning. Chasewater Reservoir was created as a canal feeder reservoir in 1797 to maintain canal levels in Birmingham's 160-mile canal network. As canal usage declined and less demand was placed on the water, it has become a water sport venue and country park with a heritage railway running around the perimeter and, of course, home to a parkrun. Right, time to get back on the bike and ride probably a few hundred yards over to the start of the parkrun. Just continuing to enjoy my morning brew, watching the swans swimming by on the lake, and the parkrun volunteer team getting ready to set up. My friends should be here any moment, the Viddlers, so looking forward to running the parkrun with them. My birthday weekend. I was last here when the New Year's Day doubles were still a thing, and we'd done Solihull first. I discovered Nicola Ford's there. Lo and behold, she turned up here as well, and Ewan had basically a mobile picnic wandering round with Poppy, Nicola's daughter, round this parkrun while Iona and I ran it because Iona hadn't done the one at Solihull. So Ewan has crowing rights. He's managed to do the New Year's Day double. Of course, that was the last year of it happening. But it's a beautiful morning this morning. I'm looking forward to repeating the experience of the parkrun here.
Can we have a little bit of quiet, please? If you'd like to gather round or turn round. Welcome to Chasewater parkrun. We have quite a few first timers, I understand, today. I think we have a few milestones, one of which is Charlie. Where's Charlie? Charlie is getting married next week. Have a good run. We're going to start over there and make your way.
Well, off on Chasewater parkrun. Hopefully should get PB, because last time I was running this with Iona, so it should be definitely a bit quicker than that. And enjoying the sunshine and flat elevation. Just gone past the trains, heading out around the lake. This parkrun course is a one lapper. Basically, you run all the way around the lake. If you do 2 laps of the lake, you've done a bit too much. So, not too difficult to navigate, just keep the water on your right, and you're going in the right direction. The views over the lake as you run are fabulous. And we have seen some open water swimmers out there starting their morning with a swim as we start our morning with a run. I must admit, quite fancy a swim after this if it's still going. Cool down a bit. It's definitely a bit toasty again today. Another plus point to this park run, pylons. Love a good pylon view. The sun just glinting on the water, back over to the dam that you can see in the distance, and running right by the train tracks on the other side of us. So lake on one side, train tracks on the other. And some people taking their lives in their hands walking along the train tracks. I think they're safe at the moment. No trains running. And leaving the trucks behind us and the lake a bit, head over some fields. Cows up ahead. Been warned about the cow field in the briefing, so make sure we don't stand in a big round smelly pat. Thank you, marshals. So just about to go over the level crossing. Last time I was here, I had to wait for the trains here. Thank you, Marshall, because it was much later in the day, being a New Year's Day, and the trains were actually running. Thank you, Marshall. We are back to the lake, running over the dam. So the dam wall on our right, water still on our right. You know you're doing the course okay when the water's on your right. And wow, what a view over there. Over there we've got the rig for the tow wakeboarding that they do here. And in the distance now, we can see the finish and the playground. Well, bit of playground fast time enjoyed by the children, and now I'm on my way to the cafe, and the villagers joining me there in the car. See who gets there first. So just enjoyed a very tasty breakfast and a nice bit of post-parkrun chat and faff with the vidlers. But the breakfast here, if you come round, not one by the actual finish of the parkrun, but sort of basically halfway around, you pass this on the parkrun at the station. It is a fabulous breakfast, highly recommend it. As Iona's not here, I'm going to give it a rating, a definite 5 out of 5. Right, it's time to get back on the bike and head off back home. I'm retracing the entire route of the parkrun in reverse so I can appreciate it from the saddle as well. Just having an explore of the station at the other end of the line from where we enjoyed our breakfast. And there's a cafe here as well, so basically you can spend the day shuttling backwards and forwards on the trains and enjoying cake, coffee, breakfast, whatever you want at either end. But it's a gorgeous day, the skies are blue, it's going to be a warm but hopefully very pleasant cycle ride back to Coventry. Well, I'm retracing the ride I did last night, but in daylight, so I can actually see what I was cycling through. I was conscious that actually quite a lot of the route was off-road. I seem to be cycling through some nice parkland and things like that. And today, I'm finding out whether that's right or not. Certainly, so far, that seems to be the case, with a lovely start along a section of canal, and now on a nice cycle path with parkland on either side of me.
Undivided moves in circles, trapped like a wave in a tidal pool. Waves upon waves, the horizon in view, but out of reach. I've been saying that something needs to change.
Cycling on a fabulous cycle path at the moment, freshly tarmacked, and it's Sustrans route, so I'm guessing I have Martin to thank for this as part of the area that he looks after and make sure we have some great cycling to enjoy. But this is really lovely, but I don't remember this at all from last night, so I'm wondering whether my commuting going back the way I've come is actually giving me a slightly different route to enjoy. Who knows, but I'm certainly enjoying it.
I've been saying that someday I'll change.
Well, the good news is I'm not losing my mind. I was thinking, I really don't remember this. I know it was dark when I cycled before, but if commute's supposed to be retracing my route, I should recognise some of it. I definitely didn't remember coming into Walsall, so I've just checked on the map from last night compared to today, and we are going a different way. It is taking me a different way home, which is good. Get to experience something a bit different. What's amazing me is, therefore, on the way out and on the way back today, how much greenways and so on I've been able to enjoy rather than cycle on the roads. It's fabulous. Who knew in this industrial area of Birmingham there'd be so much enjoyable cycling? Stopped off at Walsall Market, hoping to get an apple. One of the nice stallholders said, just have one. You look like you need it. So enjoying a nice fresh apple to power me on my way. Just ridden through the middle of Walsall. Been a while since I've been here. Well, after a rather busy section on some rather busy roads, all of a sudden, commuters pushed me back off the busy roads and onto the canal. So I'm about to experience some of Birmingham's canals. If you haven't already, we have more canals than Venice. Right, let's see where it takes us. I think we're going to be under the M6 at points and under Spaghetti Junction. Cycling underneath the M6 at the moment. Quite weird. Passing underneath Spaghetti Junction at the moment. It's a lot easier cycling through it than it is trying to navigate round it. So on the top on the M6, on the bottom of the canal, great. In between, nightmare. Well, I'm now ignoring the commute route, and as it was starting to take me back through sort of part of Birmingham, I decided to cut off and continue following the canal out towards Kingsbury. See if I can work my way route back from there. Just fancy following the canal for a bit longer. Well, as we left the urban sprawl of Birmingham behind, we also left behind nice smooth tarmac towpaths. It's got a lot more bumpy all of a sudden. The views have perhaps got a lot more beautiful. Just coming into Curdworth Tunnel. I think calling tunnel is a bit of a stretch. It's more of a big bridge, but there we go. But it is very bumpy, so I'm going to walk. Well, off the canal towpaths, onto a bit of road, and now at Chasewater Park. And I think there's a tap here that I can refill my bottles. They're getting a little on the empty side. Warm today, and keeping me, making sure I keep well hydrated. Might see if they've got an ice cream here as well. That is good. Just what the doctor ordered. Should get me going home now. Out of Chasewater Park now, and it's roads all the way home now. Back through Meriden and back to Coventry. What a fabulous day. I hope you've enjoyed today's little adventure. If you have, why not check out our great Denham parkrun adventure, where Iona and I camped out the night before. See you on another little adventure soon. Bye!